Hey everyone, it is 6YR here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are on the 6-year anniversary on JP, and we're going to be breaking down the LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and of course, do some fun little team builds along the way. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in, and yeah, let's check out the card arts, because I'll tell you what, the 6-year anniversary Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs are amazing. The card arts are incredible, the SSR to the left and then the TUR to the right. I would have to give the SSR and TUR to UI Goku. I did that breakdown already, so definitely check out that video. But they still look incredible, right? So these two are still looking great, but I really love the LR. So LR art, in my opinion, I like more than UI Goku, which, once again, I'm a Vegeta fanboy, but there's a little bit of extra in the card art, because not only that Vegeta has this card art here, but it does change at the revival usage of the revival skill into shirtless Vegeta, right? So hey, I gotta give props where props is due, right? So not only that he has the armored, but the unarmored as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and break down this unit here. True Warrior Race Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. Of course, I call it Super Saiyan Blue Evolution or Beyond Blue. And so let's take a look at the weakest part, I think, of both LR 6-year anniversary units here, and that's the leader skill. And I've said it multiple times. I wanted, Dokkan to break the meta somehow, change it up a little bit, rather than just kind of the boring cookie cutter 2 category key plus 3 170% across the board. They could even win 177% or broke that, because we haven't had a unit that had more than 177% since LR Freeku. So but the leader skill is Power of Revival, which is a brand new category, and then Representatives of Universe 7, just like UI Goku. I'm still not sure why they ended up having both Representatives of Universe 7 as a leader skill, or even a secondary leader skill on both units. I know Final Trump card was a similar on that, and that was 150. And at least this is 170, but we have 2 other Representatives of Universe 7 leaders in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and LR Freeku that already has the benefit of running a 170% U7 team. So anyway, I digress, because I think most people agree that that's probably the weakest part of the unit. The rest of the unit, ridiculous, right? It's pretty amazing. The super attack is Pride of Our Warrior Race, is the 12 key, and then Final Flash, the 18 key. And what makes both UI Goku and this unit incredible is the super attack. So they made the super attack really OP. The 12 key causes colossal damage to the enemy with a high chance, 50% of performing a critical hit for 1 turn. Okay, so what it means is once you get a super attack off, you have a 50% chance of getting a crit. And yes, it stacks. So if you end up getting two super attacks on either the Mega Colossal or Colossal 12 key or 18 key, you're gonna have a 100% chance to perform a critical hit. So pretty amazing. So potential system, you're gonna fill this up with, or max out with, the additional attack. So no really use for any crit. And with Vegeta here, you can even add maybe a little bit more dodge, right? Because it is a INT unit, so it's gonna already have a dodge chance on it. So anyway, passive skill here, it's a long paragraph, but we'll break it down here. Power to keep a promise. Attack and defense 150% right off the bat, so really strong there. It's not LR Jiren at 200%, but 150% solid, and has a reduction mitigation, a damage mitigation benefit here, starting at 10%, which you might go, well, that's not that much. Well, for every single attack received within the same turn, you're going to get an additional 10%, up to 30%. So every time you get hit, you're just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger defensively, and take less and less damage. So pretty awesome there. But it does reset every single time that you change turns. So it's with only the same turn. So you're going to run Vegeta in the first slot. So you're also going to get +1 a key, up to 5 key per attack performed. So every time you attack, you're going to get additional ki. And then a medium chance of launching additional super attack. This is, once again, so powerful, and they coordinated this well with the super attack, because if you get another super attack, you're going to get a critical hit guaranteed. And then any subsequent hits after that, it's still 100% during that turn. So just amazing having that 30%. So proc super attacks, proc additionals, that's what you want to do. And now the rest of this passive skill is discussing the revival skill, and the revival skill is OP, right? It's a do-over. It's like a Whis, time, reversal. If your HP is 50% or less entering the turn, so once you get into the turn there and you're under 50%, and Vegeta has been hit 7 times in the battle, which in my opinion is a lot easier to activate than trying to hit UI Goku 3 times. So 7 times within the battle, and any of your characters in that same turn when Vegeta's on the turn receives a KO, then guess what? You revive. Boom, you revive and you recover 70%. Now the huge additional plus about this unit over UI Goku is the revival animation is A+, first class, the best one. It's in my opinion way better than the Goku revival, and it's just really cool. So on top of that, this unit has an active skill, and the active skill, again, my opinion, is better than UI Goku's animation wise, right? The Vegeta, it's the damage isn't going to be that high, but it does hit all enemies, so it's an AoE, and it can be activated 50% or more starting from the 4th turn of the battle. So a lot easier to get the active skill there. So a little extra if you want to do a AoE, but it is not ultimate damage. It's just ultra damage, which I believe is like a 440 something like that SA multiplier. So it's not like 550 like the ultimate that Goku has. So just crazy super attack, passive skill, active skills. Being one of the best units in the game now. I would say UI Goku, because of the dodge chance and things of that nature, really good. Maybe slightly better, but if you look at overall, damage mitigation is really strong as well. So, and sometimes there's events that you can't dodge in, like the legendary Goku events. So there is a advantage for Vegeta here, and Vegeta's, I would say, definitely geared a little bit more toward the defensive side than the offensive side. So link skills, if you're going to be running units with tournament of power, that's really kind of all you need, but it does have prodigies or lineage, which are 2 harder ones to get linked up unless you're on different teams there. Godly power, prepare for battle, tournament of power, fierce battle, and legendary power. Categories, we got 12 categories here. That's what I love about Evolution Vegeta, the old Evolution Vegeta, the transforming one. He's on so many categories, and when you're in a category meta, the more categories you're on, I think the more valuable you are. So you can even say that LR Evolution Vegeta is more valuable than UI Goku because of all the different teams that this unit can be on. So Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Representative Universe 7, Vegeta's Family, Siblings Bonds, yes, Worthy Rivals, Master Bond of the Disciple, All Out Struggle, Miraculous Awakening, and Power of Revival. Whew, a lot of goodness there. So the stats, I'm not sure why they ended up kind of holding back on the stats on both of these units. I would have liked to see higher stats, maybe just reduce a little bit on that front end attack and defense. But yeah, 21,000 HP, which is really good, but attack under 20,000. Very strange that they ended up doing that. And then defense, a whopping 15.7. So the defense, once again, geared a little bit more of a defensive unit for the Vegeta. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below on this unit, on the breakdown. Let's go ahead and switch gears to some little fun little teams that you can build. And if you're looking for the proper link partner for Vegeta, that's easily assumed that it's going to be the transforming Super Saiyan Blue into Evolution Vegeta, and you'll be correct. So they share 6 links together, and that would be your best link partner. Unfortunately, the TUR Blue Vegeta there isn't as strong like as a LR standalone UI Goku sign with UI Goku. So I would just probably say if you want to run more of a stronger unit, then you just go ahead and bring the if you do pull both, bring the new AGL LR UI Goku. So and just partner those two up, so because it's just going to be ridiculous. So now let's go ahead and look at some teams that you can build, starting with the Revival plus U7. There's some big pieces when it comes to the Power of Revival category versus the Miraculous Awakening, and that's Jiren. Jiren stands out right there. LR Jiren, Mr. 200% attack and defense trade up, can be run on this team. Now, the biggest issue if you're going to run Jiren on this team here is the both units. The categories Representative Universe 7 and Power of Revival doesn't really have support units. So in this case scenario, we're using free-to-play Kale, but if you're running full U7, then you can bring in the new Gohan Frieza or Gohan Piccolo. But then you have a lot of other units they can run. You can run, and we'll talk a little bit about a Gogeta team in a bit. But yeah, you can run Gogetas on here. Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan's on here. So just really, really strong overall team. And I would say Power Revival is better than Miraculous Awakening, but I would probably say that UI Goku's slightly better than Evolution Vegeta. So anyway, so this is Revival plus U7. If you want to get that extra 7%, you can run either a double LR free coup, but if you want to run two Vegeta Blues, Evolution Vegetas, then you're going to have a friend, and then you're going to bring one yourself. So this is like I said, the team that you would bring if you were going to run U7 versus like Jiren on the team, right? So if you have, since you can't run Jiren on here, you can run the Gohan Piccolo as a support unit on there, albeit only 20% versus like 30 or 40%. So the next team you can run will be a Gogeta team. Yes, interesting, right? Interesting. Now, yes, I know that this unit here doesn't transform into Gogeta, but I had to fill it out, right? Because I've basically used all 4 Gogetas that's available on Power Revival. So you can run a full Gogeta on there, LR Gogeta Blue, OG LR Gogeta, Easy A, INT Gogeta, or of course the Strength one if you don't have the INT one Easy A yet, and then a movie Gogeta Blue. So very, very fun team that you can run. Interestingly enough, this is the team that you can run versus you can't really even build a full Vegeta team with Power Revival and Representative Universe 7. So unlike Goku, since it is the Goku show, you can run a full Goku team on as a leader with LR UI Goku. So another team that you can run, it's going to be different than what you've seen so far with less Representative Universe 7, UI Goku, and then Gogetas. You can run kind of a defensive team because Power Revival has some interesting units that you can run. Primarily this combo right here, which is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and this unit right here in the 16. Because if you're able to run this unit with a Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth, then not only that this unit here gets 100% to defense, additional 100% defense because already it's some nice defense there, but this unit here gets key and 50% to attack. So a attack passive there, even though I know this is a defensive team, but you get enough orbs, he's going to nuke everyone up and still have some strong defense along with that. So that's an interesting combo. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool, because you can't run really these two units anywhere else, I don't think, in the same one. You can run AGL Gohan with the 16, but I don't think you can run any of those two together except for Power Revival. So very, very interesting. You also have one of the best TURs in the game in the Gohan on here. You can just slap that in. I'm putting MVP 17 as a defensive support because he just provides everyone defense. Once again, this is saying that you don't have LR UI Goku, but you could bring some Gogetas on here, Bardock's on here, Angel Frieza's on here, of course. So this is, of course, more of a defensive team or defensive structure. And attack was going to be kind of interesting, except for these two units here. That's a very powerful combo there. So anyway, You can also run a mono team. So here's a mono team that you can run. Pretty much all your options here. So very limited option, but Easy A, Gogeta, INT Gogeta. Now this unit's interesting. So this unit has a kind of an internal passive support for 50% to Super Cal's allies. So you could run the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on a lot of teams, and if you proc his passive there, I believe it's under 80 or 70%, something like that in HP, then everyone else, all the super units are going to get a 40% boost to attack. So that's really strong. UI Goku, the OG one, Go Fist, and yeah, so this team is definitely not as good as the AGL mono team on the UI Goku, but yes, you can run a full Super INT team here. The other team that's going to be outside of Vegeta being the leader, I did this with UI Goku, but it is Representative Universe 7 and Universal Survivor Saga with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. And basically, this is a team that you're going to run, that you could run with Vegeta as the leader, but you're missing Topo, right? So Easy A Topo is super strong, and it might be worth giving up the 2 Super Saiyan Blue Kaiokens and missing one Vegeta for that Topo, because that Topo is just going to buff everybody. So, or if you're going to run Jiren, you're going to run Jiren with the Topo, and yeah, they're pretty ridiculous together. So some other teams that of course you could run, we already talked about Universal Survivor Saga and Representative Universe 7. So of course those are some units that you can run here. On top, of course, Realm of Gods, you can use pretty much everybody on top except for MVP 17. Then you can, of course, once again, adding that Easy A Topo, but then Thickness of Time can be run on a Realm of Gods team. And then Pure Saiyans, man, you can run all the Pure Saiyans you can see on top there. And yeah, combo those with Super Saiyan 4s, regular Super Saiyan. Pure Saiyans is ridiculous. But that's what actually I was looking for, which I didn't mention. Pure Saiyans was the leader skill I was looking for Vegeta, because come on, we haven't had an upgrade to that leader skill, and in a sense they probably just found out, like, you know what, 150% for this team is already broken, so 170 would make him the best team in the game, and I say they should have done that. So some other teams you could run full power teams. If you're gonna run a full power, you're definitely gonna run the transforming evolution Vegeta, and then yes, you can. It's an upgrade to siblings bonds. So very interested in seeing and messing around with siblings bonds and Goku's family on there as well. Thus, you can just say, bam, you can have this as a rotation here, and Vegeta is going to do quite a bit of damage. So, so anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. We talked about the mono INT, we talked about the defensive team, the Gogeta team, and then the Representative Universe 7, along with this Revival plus U7 team here. Amazing unit, top notch, first class. I would say my favorite unit in the game when this comes to global will be this Vegeta here. Shirtless Vegeta, or not shirtless Vegeta, either one, right? For shirtless or no shirtless, but still Vegeta. I am a Vegeta fanboy, and he is my favorite character in the series. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.